Oh man, the great GPU shortage of 2020 and 2021. Nvidia says they don't think it's going to get any better to 2023. How do I feel about that? That's how I feel about that. All right, now that that's over with, let's get into the video. What's up, fellow miners and mining enthusiasts? Welcome back to another ep of Mining My Business, where I mine, you mine, so let's mine together. Today, I want to school you on a few ways to acquire a graphics card, and honestly, in the climate we're in right now, I suggest you use all of these concurrent, because even with all these methods, it's still going to be difficult, and it's still going to take some time before you build a decent collection. So let's cut through all this red tape and get the show on the road. All right, keep in mind this is not a best to worst video. There's no specific order here. This is just all the tactics I'm using right now to build my rigs. So number one is the Newegg Shuffle. I know. Some of you already been doing this and still haven't won yet. Me either. I have not won yet, but I'd much rather be on the list than not be on the list. Just like the lotto, you got to be in it to win it, right? Plus, they got a notification list to let you know when the shuffle starts so you don't have to hawk them all day to enter. All right, so moving on to number two, which is also a twofer, is Popcart and a GPU Discord. Popcart is a Chrome extension that basically allows you to pick a few items, even select the specific stores you want to shop from. I always exclude eBay because, you know, scalpers and scalper pricing, duh. But also, double this up by using a GPU Discord. I'm going to leave a link to one of the Discords I use in the description. It's basically a drop page that instantly, well, close to instantly, lets you know when there's a drop on any website. And if you're fast enough, you might be able to get one. Now, you might think having a Discord negates the need for Popcart, but believe it or not, Popcart seems to give me notifications sometimes 15 to 20 seconds before my Discord notifies me, and sometimes it's the reverse. So I just suggest use both. Okay, moving on to number three is good old Micro Center. I'm not gonna lie, there is a Micro Center in my city. I have not gotten a graphics card from there, and I have not tried. Nothing against them, I just haven't tried yet. But I'm bringing it up because I'm hearing a lot of success stories. Also, a friend of mine's waited overnight and got a graphics card for his gaming rig on the first try. They did ID him and told him one card per 30 days, so keep that in mind. Also, there's Discords just for Micro Center shipment days, so you can find out when they got stock, and you can see the usual drop days for your local Micro Center. Once you figure out the drop days now, you're gonna have to make it there at like 2 a.m. and make the line and sit out until they open sometime during those hours. A line keeper from the store is gonna come out, probably school you on what they got, help get that line organized. If you gotta travel a far distance for this, I suggest you really do your due diligence with your research, because I have heard horror stories where people have not made the line on time, or they got there a day there wasn't a drop and they end up having to get a hotel. Well, it's not really a horror story, but if you got to stay overnight and spend more, that's actually going to raise the price it costs for you to get that graphics card, all right? And moving on with the list is Best Buy. This one's an oldie but a goodie. This has been one of my top sources for cards. There used to be a time where you could just randomly surf their site, get lucky, and scoop a card before anyone else. But with all the Discords, it's a little harder now. But I still gathered quite a collection with Best Buy, even during the bull run, and never had a problem picking up any of my cards. So definitely try Best Buy, Even without the help of a Discord, just pass by there every once in a while. You might find something. All right. And now, last but not least, this is a guaranteed method. But the wait time is long, and you will never know anywhere close to what time period you're going to be called on. I know that's not going to help you build your rigs immediately, but like I said, it's guaranteed you're going to get a card at a reasonable rate. And hey, do what I did. I put myself on the list for a bunch of cards, and when you finally get called, if you're still building your farm, you're going to be able to get quite a few cards without having to fight tooth and nail, and maybe you'll get some sleep. So the last one is EVGA's queue list. You basically going to hit auto notify. I suggest you make an account for EVGA. You're going to hit auto notify, and you're going to get put on a queue. Now what's going to happen is when they're ready for you, they're going to contact you. And I believe you have 5 hours to purchase that, where you don't have to fight anybody. You don't have to keep hitting enter cart, and that card is guaranteed yours for 5 hours. So to me, this is one of the best ways. With that said, the video is basically over, but remember, every now and then, turn off your notifications, stop watching the screens, go outside, get some air, take care of your responsibilities, and live a little. All right? Peace.